going on, everybody? We're live.
Oh, we are? You need to let me know. Did you hit the live section already?
Yeah, I was trying to get to the to change the change the title, but I'll just do it afterwards.
Oh no, there we go. Okay, I had to make sure with mine. We're live.
All right, turn on the live chat. But all right, folks, what is going on? We are live. I know this is not Dysfunctional Family. This is more just a random ass, either late night or early morning stream. Because I could not get freed up enough Saturday afternoon to do the Dysfunctional Family before I had to go to a birthday gathering. So I apologize for that, but alive is still alive. But as always, Monster Man Vapes here, and I got the lovely TKAT, and the sensuous salad. Just don't toss them.
A little salty.
Add some salt.
But yeah, we're just gonna talk, just talk like we normally do, vape a little bit. I myself am gonna rebuild a few of my atomizers. As far as I know, me and Salad have a couple of stories to tell that have happened throughout the weekend.
So far, my weekend's not over yet.
Very true. And possibly talk about what we might do up in Canada when you and I go up, Salad.
Say that again. Sorry, my brain's a little off.
Possibly talking about our trip up to TKATs here in the next few weeks.
Yes.
Which this time I'll be bringing my rig, Midnight, the F-150, along.
I'm going to try and see if I can get a tattoo when you guys are up here. And we're going to film it. We're going to live stream that stuff.
I was going to say, we're going to go live for that. I'm going to see if I can't get my auto mail started.
But does you guys have any new vape products coming in, or some vape products you have your eye on possibly that you're interested in getting?
What money do I have to get anything?
I do know either me or Salad is going to be giving you a profile unity.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to hearing someone come out with a dual mesh coil, rebuildable. I don't care if it's a larger millimeter deck, but I want a dual mesh.
You're in luck because Ambition's Vapor is coming out with a dual mesh RDA.
Now, is it side by side, or is it?
The mesh sits like any coil would for a traditional RDA. I know a lot of people have talked about it already, and they're kind of, I guess you could say, worried that it's not going to perform well. And there's a couple of possibilities. They've brought up a few points about it. One of them being that since there's, unlike the profile, that has that ceramic spring-loaded insert to help keep the cotton pushed up to the mesh, this one you run the cotton through just like you would a normal coil. And what they're worried is about possible cotton collapse.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be that, and that may be a factor. But we actually it's not out yet, so we really don't know how it's going to perform yet. And who knows? It may be shit. It may be good. It could be great. It could be the best mesh atomizer to ever come on the market. We don't know yet.
I got to talk to a deck builder.
But all I gotta say is, Jared, after watching your review on the bulk and how you wicked it, I am actually enjoying this a lot more. We got 5 people in chat. How you all doing? Say something in chat, guys. Let us know you're watching. Tell us how you're doing or how your weekend's going. What you could be vaping on. What you could be drinking. Because, hell, it's only 12:30 where me and Salad are at, so surely some people must still be awake partying.
Okay, what the fuck is going on here? There we go.
But I'm sure Salad has a nice little story to tell us all about he's finally met the GOAT, aka hashtag Tank God, hashtag Lobster Goat.
I met Brian, the GOAT, and Tony all in one quick succession. It was a boatload of fun. I think from the point I walked into actually, I didn't even walk into the front door yet. Brian was walking out because Mama Goat had walked in and was like, hey, I think that one guy is here. He looks lost, though. Brian walks out. Brian's a tall dude, okay? He's like Monster Man's height, tall. Walks out. I see him over the vehicles. I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to get hit with something already. And I just pulled up.
He's got that.
Finally.
Oh, continue.
Finally get in there, and I realize Brian's got a beard down almost to his belly button. And then it was buckets of laughter from then on out. Jabs here, jabs there, almost getting killed by nickel allergy. And then, so the first 5 minutes was, hey, how are you? What's going on in your life? Finally meet you type of situation. And then it's like, oh, you got to try this. All right, and try this one. Oh, wait, I got something special. Try this one. It didn't occur to me until after those 3 atomizers and then taking a mouth to lung, direct to the lung, that everything other than the mouth to lung was nichrome. I have allergy to nickel. And I'm sitting there laughing my ass off going, oh shit. At one point I'm crying because the mouth to lung directly to lung is not a good idea. But they've got me still laughing while I'm crying. It was great.
They do that to you. I mean, every time I've hung out with Jared and Brian or one or the other, it is just the constant speed bagging. But they are some of the. Every time you hang out with them, it's going to be a good old time. Brian actually messaged me throughout the event, your all's event, why I wasn't there. Well, obviously I had a birthday thing to go to, and I'm the kind of guy where I made a promise to my friend that I would be there for a birthday, and when I make a promise to a friend, I keep it, and TKAT and Salad can attest to that. But who we got in chat? We got Jennifer Ann in chat. How you doing, Jennifer? Ooh. Wait a minute, 110 heat. Oh God, 110 heat index. Yeesh. Cooking. Don't worry, Jennifer. Me and Salad know how you feel because here in the next few weeks we're going to be feeling that inside of our workplace.
All we get is fans that feel like a hairdryer.
Yeah.
I can show you guys what I got. See, the heat here is actually not too bad. I mean, it gets very, very, very warm throughout the day, and then it gets cold at night.
But now you see why I love winter, because in the winter you can put as many articles of clothing you want on to reach your desired warmth. In the heat, you can only take so much off until it becomes public indecency, then you get cuffed and put in the back of a patrol car.
Up here, we're allowed to be shirtless. Females, too.
Okay, I got a funny joke about that. I can almost guarantee you that if that is a thing where women are allowed to walk around shirtless, completely shirtless, the amount of car accidents are going to go through the roof because you'll be guys going, ooh, titties, shit!
Mind you, a lot of girls haven't done it. A lot of nudists have actually just walked out of their homes wearing pants and no shirt. To us, it's really not like a big deal. No, it's tits. Okay. And then we just keep going.
Yeah, I just like cracking jokes about anything.
I'm a boob man.
He's going to get...
Not just
now
any.
I got a belly. Does that work?
You see, with boobs, it has to be just right. Can't be too much, can't be too small. It has to be perfect.
The kind of tits where...
Why the fuck are you with me?
He's talking about the kind of tits that are just like... And when the woman turns, it's like, yeah.
I got more belly than I have boob, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at this, okay? This is like,
You're accentuating your belly right now.
No, I'm not.
There you are.
No, I'm not.
It's not that bad.
It is that bad.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas. And you see now why we call the weekend shows Dysfunctional Family. Because we are.
We're fine.
We're good.
And watch Francis hops in one of these chats and is like, hey, do it again.
Marcy.
We got Mike TVA in here.
Hey, Mike.
Wait, Marcy's is in here too?
No, not yet. He might jump in. Who knows?
No, Mike. Can't do it. Not allowed. No. I know you want to do something. Oh, shit.
No.
Trucking is live still? What?
No, he's asking us if we're live still. We just got on.
We just got on. I don't work tomorrow. I work Tuesday, though.
Yeah, he's getting up, getting ready for work himself.
They just...
Which, give me a second. I gotta plug in my charger, so I'm gonna be muted for just a moment.
Oh, he started too. Wait. I didn't get a notification for him.
Because he's not live. Jennifer was telling him that we just started going live.
This is all confusing. This is why we're down to super... Oh, come on, Mike! Come on, we're all tired here. I'm probably more tired than anybody right now.
I'm half expecting some Aussie to, out of nowhere, come throw random comments.
Ask Kimmy to come on. Kimmy! I summoned the Kimmy.
Say her name enough time, she'll pop on.
Kimmy. It sounds like
As long as Kimmy dances, I'm okay with this.
Whenever. Sorry.
Here we go.
I'm sorry, guys.
There, trucking, you happy?
I've been moving all day. I was working all day.
I've been recovering all day.
Actually, I'm gonna show you guys my newest family member. So I'm gonna mute myself on the computer here.
Mild intermission.
I'll let you guys tag along with me over here.
She did this on purpose, just so you guys know. She set up the whole 2-camera thing on purpose.
Haha. Okay. So, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn on the light. Sorry, baby. Sorry, Moby. Hi, Moby. Okay.
No show tomorrow from Mike TDA.
Hi, guys. I got a little friend.
Go in from the side.
I can't show him from the side. How can I show him from the side?
Okay. Reach around with the phone and use the back side.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. Get right up close and personal with him.
Making me do hard work here.
So while we are all talking, build this bulk.
White and pink and geckos. It's just so cute.
I can see your faces through the camera.
It's still a bigger view of the gecker.
Maybe I can get Corson to come over. Moby.
I'm going to use some of Lightning Vapes' pre-made fuse Clapton wire.
So yeah, he's a leopard gecko, a max snow, which just means that he's white and black. Oh, look, there.
He's looking at you like, get that camera out of my face.
Actually, he likes the camera. Because you can still, he's still translucent. He's not fully, because he's a baby. He's like, screw you guys.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
That is a gecko, Jennifer, I believe.
Yeah, he is a leopard gecko. Now he's in his hide.
As we got an ape in the house.
Ask and you shall receive. Fucking tired.
Spike?
Boy. No.
Oh, it's Mike.
It's Mike. So
Mike's
I'm
tired.
like, see, you say that you're tired.
It is Mike the shaved ape.
It's Mike what?
The shaved ape.
Not anymore, dude.
I know, it's been like how long since you and I saw each other? Been a
Mike,
Fuck.
compared to him and I, you are babyface.
Yeah, but at least Monsters doesn't look like his pubes on his face. I was talking about me, Sals. Don't get all pissy.
Yours is still too thick for pubes.
Alright.
touche.
I'm not an asshole all the time.
Let me confirm that with the other person in the panel. Cat?
Asshole.
Huh?
Man, thrown right under the bus by the other half.
I can. No, I said I'm more of an asshole than he is.
Oh.
He's like a gentle asshole.
So much that he likes to get tossed. She totally set me up for that one.
If you toss me, don't tell it to the dwarf. In this case, it's Jared.
No, he's a lobster kid, okay? There you go. Ha-ha! Used it. Ha-ha! Used it.
Pygmy lobster kid. I like this.
Oh, poor goat. He's totally...
You'll stick to your Siberian Husky, Jennifer?
I have 2 dogs also, but they're asleep. Finally.
I love Huskies to death. They're beautiful dogs. But the howl all the time. All the time. No.
Well, no, not
don't
all
like
the
it.
time. It's not all the time. Reggie just basically does it because he's Renji.
I had one for 16 years, never howled like that.
Renji does. I was outside getting ready to put all my stuff in the vehicle, and he does the and I'm, oh my god. You can hear him outside, even though he's inside.
Be like, I want to fucking kill you. Shut up. Okay, I can stay mad at you. Come here. Love it.
Speaking of puppies, I gotta make sure mine's not getting into anything.
He's getting into something. Actually, I plug my phone in now. Hold on.
So what happened to we're not doing the show on Saturdays or on Sundays anymore?
Well, that's easy because I had a birthday party to go to and a lot of stuff going on. So I tried to go live Saturday, but I could not get freed up in time.
Yeah, this is how sad it is. All my shit's back. So the only thing I got in it is 2 stand-ups. And I'm only vaping 1 right now, and I don't care. Yeah, the apes are grumpy. I'm sorry.
We all get a little mad sometimes.
So, did you go see the Godzilla movie or what?
Unfortunately, no. I'll try to go tomorrow.
Godzilla! Oh shit. Oh shit.
Mod down! Mod down! Somebody stop TKAT.
TKAT just pulled a goat.
I'm not red.
No, but you did drop a mod like Jared does all the time.
I didn't drop it.
Oh.
Yeah, but at least it's not a glass coffee table. You know, he breaks every fucking tank on his in the living room, apparently.
It drops this. Chapstick. Which looks like a battery.
Ah, sucky barara. So, anything going on, guys? Anything new?
Well, later on today, since it's already now technically Monday, I'm hopefully going to be getting the Voltro 41 V2.
Nice.
Another 41mm RTA TKAT that was made to compete with the Titan.
You glitched out on me, that's all.
So, I'm going to review the Voltro, because I've already reviewed the Titan. And then I'm going to do a stream by myself, not probably on a Sunday or Monday, and put the Voltro and the Titan head to head.
It's a live review.
Which one made the better super tank?
Titan.
And I know a lot of people are probably going to say, what about the Mason Dump Tank? Mason Dump Tank was pure shit.
Yeah, I told Jared that because he's getting one.
How about you guys start sending me like the shitty ones? So that I just have mods.
You talk to Goat.
Well, hopefully when I go down, I might be able to see them. I'm hoping. That would be nice.
When are you coming down?
The 27th, I'm heading down. I'm like leaving at 4 o'clock in the morning. 17-hour drive for me with 2 dogs and a child.
May God have mercy on your soul.
I was thinking that.
I'm just going to put on Bad Wolves and just blare the music out and just listen to their music and drown out the kids and the dog. See, I did not put this makeup on. Yes, I have makeup on, people. At like 1:47 in the morning. You can still see the friggin' bag. My eye. So they just cut it.
All I can think of right now is Ace Ventura. Stop that! My brother used to do that to me.
Honk, 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 honk.
Hi, Super!
By the way, me and my friend Jeremy, that's all we do all day is quote Jim Carrey movies.
A couple of them you actually have to do the actions to, and it's very hard to find a bench that you can just blast your head into.
You're talking about the football.
The mental institution.
Yes.
Let's see that in an instant replay.
Who's doing that at work today?
Obsessed much? Hi, I'm looking for a Ray Finkel and a clean pair of shorts.
You stopped her like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Liar, liar.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind?
This pen is blue.
The pen is blue. The pen is blue. The goddamn pen is blue.
Finkel, Einhorn. Finkel, Einhorn.
Einhorn is a man. Oh my God! Einhorn is a man. Ah!
Hey, you got any more of that gum?
Shit, I forgot the line.
Dan, I advise you stay out of my legal affairs.
That's none of your goddamn business, Dan. I think you should stay out of your legal affairs.
You're a weird guy, Ace. Your gun is digging into my hip.
That's not my gun.
Oh my God.
Oh.
It would have been so much funner. This would be a lot more fun if we were live while I was drunk last night.
Yeah, I gotta tell Brian not to send me a lewd shit anymore because my wife opened one of them by accident.
Just be glad you don't have me as friend on Facebook.
Lord have mercy.
Or me. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't send that.
We're friends on Instagram. That's close enough.
No, that's true.
I have to censor myself most times when I go to send stuff out. It's like,
You and censor do not seem to go together, sir.
it happens.
After seeing what's on his phone, like, I go through his pictures, like, you save. He's like, it just randomly saves. I'm like, mine doesn't save.
Some of the time, I'm like, ooh,
You and
I
censor
really
go together like lemon tuna fish.
Like, I'm gonna save this for later use.
What, peanut butter and jelly? Butter and allergy?
I have both allergy. I used to love having peanut butter and banana sandwiches all the time.
Alright, Elvis Presley wannabe.
Can't have it anymore.
Peanut butter?
And banana.
Oh, fuck my life.
Right?
What's that?
Right? So I can't have TKATs.
Now, here's the question. Can you have the banana flavoring?
I actually haven't even tried that.
I know you won't be able to have the peanut butter rocket.
Well, it could be worse. You could be getting the red rocket.
If it's completely 100% artificial flavoring, has no natural flavor.
I'm surprised Monster didn't jump in on that, or at least laugh at that joke. He heard it. He's ignoring me. I see how it is. Fucker.
Unfortunately, when I'm in build mode, and Sal can even say this, when I start building, the surrounding world becomes non-existent at times.
He's like a horse.
So, you're creeping me out. What do you want?
Don't even send him anything. No.
Denied.
Send to me.
For
I will
approval.
look at it.
No.
And
You
then
send me anything you want,
for
buddy. You send me anything you want. I don't care. But if my wife catches me, I'm blaming you.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Knowing him is probably just some S&M shit anyway, so I mean...
No. No. It's like really wrong type of sense of humor.
I work in the medical field. My sense of humor was wrong the day I got into this job. I think it was a prereq, actually.
So I'm actually looking at the camera view on here.
Oh.
And my hair looks much more darker and just looks like it has sparkles all over my head.
I'll be back. My kid's crying. Hold on.
Okay. But in actual fact, this entire thing right here is like almost 100% gray. All right here. This is. You can see that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow.
It looks fine, dear.
I am totally Cruella de Vil. Look at this. Wow.
You look beautiful.
Look at the comparison of the picture that's down below to like my hair now.
You look fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm not talking about the length now.
Oh, yeah. It grew quick.
Look at this, guys. Like, that was like last month down there. Now I got those like little hairs that go down and hair that goes up. Doesn't look at this. Look at it. J Money says, "What's up, Monster Man?"
J Money, how you doing, brother?
He's asking how you're doing.
Doing alright, man. We're just building some coils. Decided to go live, and I couldn't go live Saturday, so I'm like, well, might as well bring the crew in.
The awesome family shenanigans.
Beware.
Oh, speaking of which, so I actually am working on some amazingness. This is for the website.
I just dropped my scissors.
And then I'm working another one for the actual streaming, and then I'm gonna have one for vlogs, and then one for gaming content. I can't wait. Well, I can, but I have no choice because I need another monitor.
We got a .0 Batman on here at 135 watts. Open the airflow, dumb shit.
You're sending me stuff, aren't you? My phone's all the way over there. Do I have to sign into Facebook? My eyes are glittering.
How's everybody doing this fine evening? Jay Money says, like, well, last night I got drunk as a skunk.
You got drunk with this gun?
Well, after about 10 tall boys, a Busch Light, about a half gallon.
Hash?
What?
A hash gallon? I heard hash gallon.
After about, I would say more of like a quart of vodka to make Bloody Marys. Well, that's about it. I kind of went back and forth all night long and definitely knew something was up because I was seeing double for a while there.
Oh my god. I'm looking at the picture. You are... salad.
But is it
I
safe?
didn't do it.
Is it safe to assume, though, Salad, that you are excited for the next meet up with Jared and all them?
If and when that happens, I mean, he is crippled and can't move very quickly or go most places, so...
But he's stubborn like we are, though. Just because his movement is more difficult does not mean he's not going to at least try.
As long as I stay outside of his cane range, his movement is hindered. And mine is not.
Alright, what did I miss?
Talking about how you should get a redneck wax job on your beard.
What? Didn't I ever tell you look like a Balchinian?
Well,
You know,
the
that
fact
makes more sense.
the fact that Jay Hayes says he has 16 chins, I'm like, hutch, I got 40, bitch. I got more chins than a Chinese phone book.
Him being a Balchinian makes a lot of sense. Easy access for when you speed bag him.
Of course, I'm tall. I'm tall enough to Salad that I can treat his head like one of those hammer deals at carnivals.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but when your hammer is almost non-existent,
Oh, it's not the size of cats, asshole. It's what you do with it. Name the movie.
no. Which one?
Name the movie. That line came from a specific movie. Name it. Horror genre. How's that? Is that better?
Off the top of my head, I can't name it.
Bride of Chucky.
Oh, what did you send me, Salad?
Fucked up shit that I want to send to Mike.
Then send it.
I don't have you as a friend.
Well, if you hold on. I got the,
I bet you any money I could probably find them.
That's just terrible there, Salad.
Which one?
He only sent me one.
Oh, okay.
watch TKAT fucking stalk me.
He'll just
Doing her husband or boyfriend's job for her. Shit, I almost said husband. Sorry.
You just gotta throw a banana on the ground and here you come running.
Matter of fact, I got some banana banana in here.
You know, when I first met you, I thought you looked familiar. Didn't you used to be the orangutan on the Tang commercials?
No, but they had me fill in for Kong Skull. My wife tells me I could have been Chewbacca's stunt double. What? Why? Why do you leave? God. Fucker. TKAT, did you kick him off?
No.
Son of a bitch. Hang on.
Hey, you guys missed my clusterfuck of a show last Monday. Or, no, not Monday. It would have been Tuesday. Halfway through our stream, my partner's internet gets knocked out. He's frozen.
Wait, did it at least freeze up when he was in a very funny yet awkward position?
No, it went black because we're on Hangouts instead of a stream screen. Oh yeah, no, Jesus Christ, OBS, Jesus.
We got Missy Adams in chat. What's going on there, Missy?
Hey, me too.
Found you.
Salt and pepper, what?
That's fucking creepy, TKAT.
I don't know anymore. I know nothing anymore.
You sure you found me? I didn't get a friend request. Are we friends on Facebook? Hello? Where's Sal's on my
Enrique
hand?
Iglesias? Or not Iglesias. Iglesias. Fluffy. Cover
See.
photo.
See? That was my birthday gift from my wife.
Oh, the fluffy. Chicos.
Sent a
I
friend
know
request.
what your real name is now.
Just don't say it on here.
No, I'm not going to say it on here. Do I look stupid? I'm not Jared. I'm not going to say Sal's real name on the stream. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. My bad.
On my way.
Who? Jared or Sal?
Solid.
Where'd he go?
I think he...
Had to
Something
poop.
happened.
Had to poop.
Usually happens.
There's been worse on YouTube. Hell, there was a stream where Truckin' was taking a shower and he forgot the camera was still on.
Again, look at the source.
Push.
People in the chat were saying, nice ass, Truckin', and then someone said, you are blind, he ain't got an ass. Everybody in chat's having conversations to themselves. Oh, man.
How the fuck did that
Push
happen?
it. Push real good. Sorry. I'm reading the comments right now.
I'm pretty sure I probably gotta go fuck yourself from trucking. I might not.
Apologies.
Oh, did you take a good shit, sir?
No, I didn't take a good shit. Found out I basically had to upgrade my operating system due to the fact that it's too good for... Okay, my system is too good for the operating system to fully use everything.
So when Jared showed off the Colorado on his It Is What It Is vlog last week, hey, overhangers. Yeah. There's some overhang for you.
Just a smidge.
Or if you can see, we got about... This is a 52. Oh. So we literally got 5, 10, 15, 20 millimeters worth of overhang. And for those who think I'm lying when I say I can vape 200 watts, well, here's 235s, fucker.
I never said that once. But damn.
There are trolls that have actually said that I do not vape. I don't vape that high. Well, here's 235.
The salad. Did you find him?
I haven't tried.
I totally found him. I totally found him.
It's not hard because I know Monster Man has him on friends list.
Yeah, but I found him.
Who, Mike or? See, Mike's over here for me.
You're that way for me, so.
I'm in the middle of you two and mine.
I'm stuck in the middle with you.
It's like that one small friend. Why do I always get the middle seat in the back? I'm getting squashed between two mountains of flesh.
See, I like the
This is going to sound so wrong, but on this screen, I'm on top of TKAT. That's why I
Being
said
underneath there is the better position.
I would never know. That's why I prefaced, on this screen, I'm on top of TKAT. Because if I would have just said I'm on top of TKAT, that would have busted a gut. Or I would have pissed salads off. Either one. I was trying to make sure I was good.
pictures.
Okay, so true story.
Oh Lord, here we go.
This is how hard it is to actually piss me off. I got spat on at work, and I flipped them off, and they meant to shoot watermelon at me, but instead it just was like a mess of just spit in my face. Wasn't mad, because I knew they didn't do it maliciously. They felt like shit, but it takes a lot to get me mad.
Oh, that's good to know.
I can get him a little mad. I know.
Or you can flip it around and get them all excited. Either one. I mean, it works.
Exactly.
Excitement is a possibility.
I know he tries on the daily to get me jealous.
God damn, son. Not loud enough for you.
No.
Oh.
Fuck. What tank was that? So I know not to buy it. Or if I just want to annoy my wife, I'll buy it.
That would be the bulk RTA. It could also be because I have the coils sitting in here very close to the airflow.
Or you're literally. Do it this way. Opposite. Away from the mic.
My mic's way the hell up here.
Stop choking.
Still go opposite.
You take it.
So
You
that
take it. You
stop
like it, sir. Stop choking.
It may be a penis, but it's not a dick. Stop choking on it.
Hold on, let me turn down the gain. Maybe that'll help.
Poor Jennifer.
I didn't even ask it. I'm not even. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy.
Hey.
Or, shit. Now I need to spike the friend request, man. I'll have the whole fucking panel. By the way, where is Spike?
But at least, like, he's in bed right now.
Oh.
I mean, I could see if he's still up if his insomnia's kicked in. Where did you go?
I'm gonna walk away on those.
Oh, what?
That's just a taster. If they went through.
What? Hold on, what the hell did you send me?
I sent through one GIF and 2 pictures.
Lord have mercy.
God bless us, everyone.
No, J Money, I have not tried the Asgard yet.
Something about Valhalla?
Vapor's Cloud came out with another big old dripper called the Asgard.
Yeah, I saw that.
The only thing that's kind of making me not want to get it is because even though it's a big honking RDA, it's got surprisingly small build space on the deck.
And you gotta fly. You gotta fly. Jesus Christ. Spit it out, dumbass. You gotta flying around your head.
Yeah, it's that time of year.
It's months though.
We got Vaping with Nikki B in chat. What up, Nikki?
I'm Mike, otherwise known as the other dickhead in the room. How are you doing?
I'm just scrolling. I haven't been to this page in a while.
Which, by the way, for people who have like gnat or fly problems, and you don't like using the bug killer spray, just buy yourself a canister of air duster and tear the thing upside down, and you get yourself a. Let's freeze the bastards.
Or
you get high with
make
it.
a fly trap.
Me make a fly trap? That guy would get creative.
It's
Yeah.
called taking a pop bottle, right? You cut it open, flip it upside down, fill the bottom with apple cider vinegar or any sort of sweet smell to them. And then you take plastic wrap, put it down on it, right? And then poke a hole. One little hole after you, taped it down. So then it looks like a flat surface. They don't realize it, and then they find a little hole, and they're like, oh, hi! And they go in, and then they're stuck. I used to have a really bad issue, and that's how I caught them.
I just bought a couple Venus fly traps, seem to work better.
That too.
And more fun to watch.
Hey, TKAT, do you think it's possible you can put the Zoom room in chat? See if
Sure.
What was that, Salad?
Specifically for who?
Just for anybody.
Oh, you just saying open-ended on this one?
Yeah.
This is why, ladies and gentlemen, I need a third monitor.
Okay, which... On my way. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I will reconfigurate this shit to make it nice and pretty.
Hey, look, at least I don't even ask anymore. I just pop in.
You're like
It's just like I wish you would ask.
STD.
Yeah, I'm like herpes. I always come back when you're having a party.
Of course, always give your wife permission to slap you if she's ever in the room.
She don't need your permission. She'll do it regardless.
And when she does, I make sure I hit record.
Touche.
That way I can then add in the Jackie Gleason audio. Pow! Right in the kisser.
Come on.
Family Guy. Pow, right in the kiss. Pow, right in the kiss. Ah!
So, open an invitation for everybody in chat that wants to pop in. However, we'll lay down some ground rules. If you come in and you were trolling, you will be booted immediately.
Or just act like me, don't troll and just throw a bunch of insults. It's fun.
The only trolls allowed in here are the size of a baby goat.
You must answer these questions 3. What is your favorite color?
You know
Sorry,
there
go.
is a link that you can use, right?
Yes, but Zoom familiar people will understand what that number is.
8675309.
Some don't even have an account, but they can go to the link and they can actually click it and come in.
Click it and ticket, bitch.
Well, fine.
Fine, have it your way.
I hate it when mommy and daddy fight.
Well, if they don't, if they have the number. But
There. Is that better?
Pudding.
Yes, you can call me Mr. J.
Hi, Mr. J.
Someone get him Joker makeup, please. God, please make that reality for Halloween.
Wait, me?
No, yeah, you,
The both of
you and him.
Just show the picture.
I got
And
a
then
get the
I
picture.
have no problems dyeing my hair green. If I do Joker, it's got to be Heath Ledger style.
So, Nikki B, J Money, Jennifer, anybody want to come in? There's the link to the Zoom room. Come on in if you want to.
But if I start
Mommy and
rubbing my
Daddy
nipple,
are
your body
fighting
won't
again.
bounce out.
What was that, Mike?
I said, if I start rubbing my nipple like this, I only do shit like that just to see if I can crack you on your own show.
All right, Mr. Hayes.
I've been called worse.
Oh,
I'm just playing. Jay is actually a good guy.
he is.
From what I've seen, I've never had a chance to talk to him.
Thank you, Missy, for agreeing with me.
What's that?
Yes, the best Joker.
There.
Nikki B, if you wanted to hop in, go ahead.
Oh, fuck, here we go. Oh my god.
Just gotta wait a moment.
Right? Let me go grab my phone so I can show you what I just showed him.
Oh no, I'm just looking at what Salad just sent me. This is funny as fuck. Oh.
Yeah, I had to stop. Otherwise, I'd be like,
Oh, man.
yes, it's fucked up.
That's cool.
The T-Rex one.
There's
well,
Nikki
hello
B. How you
there.
doing, Nikki?
How you doing?
Hi, Nikki.
Might be helpful to mute the stream because I'm hearing double.
There you guys go. I was Harley Quinn for Halloween this year.
Lucky bastard Salads.
How is everyone?
Doing pretty well.
What you vaping on?
Profile and the morph.
That
And,
the Unity?
Yeah, the Unity. Profile Unity.
Unity.
Kyla Dim.
So let me ask you this question, Nikki. Since you got the
Hold on.
morph,
No. You don't get to talk because you hate the Unity.
I'm not asking questions about the Unity. And as far as I'm concerned, the Unity can fuck off.
That's because you can't build on it.
Hold on, you can't wick it right?
I've taken out cotton. I've added cotton, and
Oh, okay. The thing is I wick it totally different than what the instructions say. I wick it the opposite direction. You know how when they say to cut it this way? Cut it going downward, or actually like lift up the top, cut it all the way flush to the mesh.
Well, see,
The other part, top, you would actually trim down and tuck into the side because the simple fact that you want the wicking capillaries at the top, not at the bottom. They cut the capillary action, so you're wetting the bottom before the top, and that's where you're getting dry hits.
I have to try that.
well, when I did my review on it, I wasn't getting any dry hits. It was actually performing good, but I was just not getting any flavor.
You can also over wick it, which, you know, if you don't kind of fluff up the sides and thin out the sides a little bit, you'll break the kind of like the flow and getting the juice, the taste. Because I get a very wet, dense vape with it.
Yeah, see, he's never had that problem of overstuffing.
But you know what? There's some people that just don't like mesh.
No, he doesn't like mesh. I just like busting his balls because I think it's funny.
I like the mesh coils in some of them tanks.
Now, question: what coils do?
What was that?
What coils do you use?
Big, thick fused Claptons.
No, in the profile.
I used the mesh it came with.
The mesh that it came with. Now, are you a Canthal user?
Mainly nichrome.
Okay, well, see, there's a difference too. It's because you could not, maybe just don't like Canthal. Because most of the coils that come with are Canthal, they're stainless steel. They do have nichrome mesh. Try changing out your mesh, and you might sit there and get a better vape.
Speaking of mesh tanks, has anybody seen that Doom tank? That actually looks pretty interesting.
It's on the way.
I'm looking
you need to tell me how it vapes.
I'm gonna get the Kylan M.
Yeah, it's nice. I have had no leaking. I've always had leaking with the profile. Every time you fill it, I've always got leaking, and it's usually only with the filling of it because it's the juice flow when you're filling it. It's not enough air to go in and out, and it always pushed out.
See, that was a funny thing. I always got told you were that was too loose a wick if it was leaking on you.
I've never leaked any time after that. You know, it's always on the first fill up. Right when you fill it up, it only leaked a little bit, and then you'd almost like to have to suck real hard, and then you get a mouthful of juice, and then that's unappealing.
That's a joke waiting to happen.
But I do have a question for you, Nikki B. Since you do have the morph, the smoke morph, do you see it as a recreation of the alien that Smoke used to make?
Oh, yeah. It's a recreation. Everything Smock makes is a recreation. I'm sorry. But the features that they actually put into it, I like. Because of the simple fact they put the lock feature and everything to where the touchscreen. I hate touchscreens where you can, if your finger even touches it, it'll jack up the watts. I've had like 180 watts right to my face one time. You know.
With my phone, it always dials out on me every single time, so I don't like touchscreen as often.
Remember the old Blackberries, where if you had it in your back pocket, you sat down, you butt dialed somebody.
That's with almost any phone. If you sit there and have butt dialing or just the touch phones. I don't know how many times my husband would sit there and butt dial me, and I'm like, "You're on the phone." I couldn't call out because he called in.
So, you know the sex change or gender bender changes for Halloween costumes. So Batman, female Batman.
Yeah.
Well, I did a Two-Face.
I gotta say this. That's actually pretty cool.
All the way down to my leg.
What'd you do? Go up mid thigh? That's actually badass, TKAT.
Actually seen them. If anybody watches America's Got Talent and stuff like that, there's actually a female that went on there and actually did a split duet where she was a guy on one side and a female on the other. She came out in a full tux and ball gown on one side and sung a duet.
That's some talent.
I even dress up as Lara Croft.
Mine. My eyes only.
I remember one time for Halloween at work, I dressed up as Jason Voorhees. Nobody would come anywhere near me.
This is my first Harley Quinn before I got the wig.
Real quick, trucking. Saturday's got derailed this week due to birthday party.
Yep.
My little girl is Batgirl.
You know, you could technically share the picture through Zoom.
No, I can't because I'm streaming also.
Come on, guys.
Off the phone.
Yeah, if you're in here on your phone as well, you can actually screen share with your phone.
Yeah, just tap the screen for share. And like if I wanted to share what Salad sent me, I could just hit share and open that up. And
Yeah, but there's some things that I don't want to share.
Yeah, because
Good point.
it'll share all your apps and everything until you get to your photos. It'll show all your photos.
Yeah, be very careful. We had to learn that the hard way.
Yep.
Yep.
I didn't see the ball gag in the wet picture. My bad.
At me when I was wasted and wearing a friggin' prom dress.
J Money, if
Being lifted.
if he's gonna say what's up and what he's vaping on, he better get into the Zoom room.
Yep.
Who's
And
he?
yes, trucking, I'm calling you out.
Jennifer, how you doing, hon?
Hi. Like literally wasted wearing a prom dress. And someone else's prom dress too.
All right, Carrie.
I've seen you drunker.
Oh, I was jumping on people's backs.
But to attest to the Salas about saying about trucking getting in here, trucking, get your flat ass in here now.
Literally Queen's chair.
Does he
With the
call you
dress on.
Daddy Monster? I'm just asking.
I said flat ass because he ain't got one.
Come on, trucking.
I seen that boy walk past the camera. He is literally a bald Hank Hill.
Ouch!
So you actually watched his shower video.
I was in the chat when that happened. Everyone was talking about his ass, and I went, "You all are blind. He ain't got an ass."
He is a pirate.
I think you guys got this. I think you all zoomed in on the screen a little too much. Hashtag trigger trucking.
The cutest Yoda of them all. But I'm like in a whole different world.
You fail to forget that it's hard to trigger trucking.
Very true.
Trucking, if you don't get in here, I'm gonna take Kimmy from you.
Oh!
No. I will be taking Kimmy from him.
Oh, Christ on a bike, that's funny.
No, see, it's not trucking you have to worry about. It's, yeah, he claims that Kimmy's all his. I don't remember exactly who it is right now, but it was one of them. He's always in trucking's chat.
Gary?
Francis.
Francis wants all the women.
He's Filipino, that's why.
Oh, nothing wrong with Filipinos.
Oh, I know. Filipinos got some damn good food.
Cracklins, oh my god.
Oh, man. Don't get me started on that shit.
You know, is that place open tomorrow?
I don't know now. I wouldn't dare eat Francis Tan fish cooking. Hashtag burnt fish.
No, I don't have an ass. It's so flat I can land a 747 on it.
Damn. Ah, fuck it, peer pressure. Truck and get your ass in there.
Yeah,
I haven't really talked to him in like 3 years. Get your ass in here.
up there.
Don't worry, we can see him coming because soon there'll be a big glare on the screen.
Him driving? Yeah, I know.
No, that'd be the light shining off his head.
Yeah, you really trying to trick.
So you know the game, the new one for Lara Croft?
Mm-hmm.
Tomb Raider? Yeah, that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a weird sense of humor, Nikki, just to let you know. I joke about everything.
Oh, don't worry. I hang out with a whole bunch of people that sit there and joke about everything.
Oh, by the way, Monster, just giving you a heads up.
Yeah,
Brian
you
said
should
he's
come in
gonna-
while you're on the shitter.
Is it a quiet one, or are you trying to repaint the back wall?
Yeah, you
Oh,
got
the fucking
I
Then everyone's like, you salad.
Taking a shit.
I realize, that if he calls him a sitter, he'll just be compared to Fake, say he's cloning Fagin.
Oh!
That's where he actually saw his review.
So wait, are you trying to say that Truckin's on the shitter with his shirt off and a bow tie?
Truckin actually takes all of his clothes off to shit.
Oh my god. Is that?
Truckin, I'm just...
I swear to God, if you look at
It was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. He was live, and he went to the restroom, and the way his laptop was sitting, you could see the bathroom. So he gets up and goes to the bathroom, shuts the door. He took a vape with him, and he left. I want to say he left the door cracked just a little bit or something. Anyway, he's sitting in there doing his thing, aka taking a shit. And you can see the smoke from the vaping coming through the door. And we were like, is he okay? Did he catch the bathroom on fire from shit? What? It was hilarious. I want to say it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
If I was in Zoom when that happened, I would have yelled through the mic, "Hey, Cheech and Chong, turn a fan on for crying out loud!"
My wife has actually said that to me, but I was not on the shitter.
Oh man! Now I think Truckin ate Waffle House a little too late because instead of smothered and covered, it came out scattered and splattered.
Oh Jesus Christ! God damn it! I was gonna go to Waffle House tomorrow. Now I'm not. Thanks, fucker.
Hell, I went to Waffle House one day during like their 50th anniversary. Well, let's just say the steak my dad had celebrated its 25th.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's funny.
Cosplay while I'm.
Well, good luck trying to getting Kimmy on. I don't know if she's still awake or not.
Either that or internet shit. Either one.
Or maybe she went to Walmart to get the Stofers. Oh man, what is wrong with me today?
It's easier to say what's not wrong with you.
I was gonna say, didn't the psychiatrist couldn't even figure that shit out?
No, my therapist needed a therapist.
I think 5 minutes in, the therapist looked at you and said, "Check, please."
No, I think I swear the last time I went to any kind of therapist, I think I gave him PTSD.
They probably. No, fuck. Never mind. It's too easy.
I'm the kind of guy that'll look at something like, say, jumping a 4-wheeler over a river. I'm not the kind of guy that says that looks dangerous. I'm the guy that's like, hold my beer. Hold my beer, dude. Hold it or wear it.
No.
Excuse me.
So you're basically the Texas of vaping. Good job.
Chaikin says you got to if you can trigger Kimmy to come on, he will.
Just tell her we got frozen lasagna on the show.
He sit there, girls go to the bathroom in groups. That's why he needs to be in here, with the girl.
Apple sandwich, JJ.
We have 3.5 beautiful women in this call already.
Half.
No. Monster Man's the half.
Fuck off, yo.
The ruling on that person was out.
Man, Truckin' can't come in unless Kimmy comes in. Man, Kimmy must have put a ring on it or something.
Leash.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was a choke collar.
That kid's gonna wear a mankini.
Oh, Christ. That's a sight I don't think anybody wants to see. Bad enough people were in the stream when he was taking a shower.
Yeah, he'd get a lot of help on the support on his Patreon if he did that shit. You know, people go crazy over that shit.
You know, you're just giving them ideas. You know that, right?
Go ahead. I got a lot of them.
This is for Patreon eyes only.
Yeah, but then you sit there and see a whole bunch of screenshots and everything of Chucking and Bikini going on Facebook.
Trucking calendar, different positions in a freaking
12-month calendar.
Yeah.
There you go, 12-month calendar every holiday.
With a freshly meal in the hand every time.
A new mod, and that way you can actually sit there and get, sponsorships of saying, I want the mod in that calendar,
TK, is she up?
I haven't gotten a scene or a response from Kimmy.
She's probably asleep, guys.
Dragon! I'll go put the shirt on.
The sweater?
The sweater if you come on here.
As at this moment, Truckin's phone got flipped out of his hand.
Pushed onto the floor. Come on, we're giving him too much credit. The phone actually said, please remove your device from this device. It is not compatible with it.
Oh, fuck, man.
Bet you want to go to Victoria's Secret with me, Truckin'. I guess
I should also mention I'm a little tough to trigger too.
Wait a minute, I thought they had his picture on the sex offenders registry at Victoria's Secret.
Monster or Truckin'?
Truckin'. Trying to get his ass in here. As long as I keep fucking with him.
You can barely get Monster to walk in front of the store, let alone go in.
Alright, so.
Right face!
The one time we got him into a lingerie shop, his face went redder than Mike's shirt.
Alright, so.
He's only a youngin'. Give him time. He'll grow into it.
Yolan.
Just because he's like the dude from American Pie who come too early, it's not his fault.
Just remember, Mike, you're coming with me and Jared to MVE.
Just remember, I like to be the big spoon.
No, I'm just going to ask for your wife's number so I can tell her that, hey, your husband's going to be a little delayed coming home.
Yeah. Just remember, you may be taller than me, but your kneecaps are right in my range of kicking.
Hold on, ladies. Hold on. But let's just be honest with ourselves. Jared's going to walk home with a little bit of extra lip going on.
Salads, I fucking hate you right now, you dick. Dude, I'm looking forward to that.
I think Truckin's just scared to come on here because of a couple of people.
You're looking forward to making Jared limp more?
No, I was going to hitch a ride on his fucking scooter and see how many laps we can do before somebody falls off.
Safely on that thing, it should only have someone my size plus Jared.
I have a feeling that scooter's going to be suffering a tire rub before too long.
Well, you know, if Brian gets on the back, he's just going to be automatically teabagging Jared the whole time. Fuck, he's one as tall as you, Monster, isn't he?
A little bit.
Brian's got maybe a half inch. He's not
That's what
too.
she said.
Oh, hey, he loves it when I call him Gandalf or Father Time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to get to some other engagements. Love you. Last bit of words of wisdom. Pay attention to where your mods are, know who's around you when you put your mod down. And if there are little ones, keep it way high out of the reach. Love you. Vape on.
And don't sub home Nick Salt.
No comment.
I was gonna say, who in the fuck remind? Never mind. Nick Salt. Or sub-owned Nick Salt. But never mind, we're gonna know. Anyway.
It's about damn time.
Holy fucking Christ, he's here. Someone pull a string, he ain't talking.
Right when Salo decides to toss himself.
You better text your boy and be like, Truckin' just came in, you better get your ass back in there.
He leaves and trucking comes on.
Hang on, let's see if I can do this. Shit, I can't. I was gonna try to turn on his video to see if we can catch him in some kind of act.
One feature Zoom doesn't allow us just to sit there and access the camera.
Yeah, sadly. It'd been funnier than hell too if we caught him in.
Yeah.
Why is Truckin' taking a shit? Oh, God.
Like my grandpa always said, back when I was your age, we didn't have Twitter, we had Shitter. That was our chat room.
Three dots. It's a UFO!
No, that's the light source in the bathroom. Reflecting it in the mirror. He needs the push. That way it just lights up.
That's creepy as shit. I like to see a 3 white. Oh, God.
I'm sitting there seeing, I can see the glow. I'm like, is he at a rave party?
Either that or it's a fucking UFO or Godzilla!
Actually, I'm in a car, thank you.
What happened? Your truck broke down?
Oh, I'm in a car, thank you. I just got done taking my shit.
Did you measure it for size, clarity? Did you take a picture?
No. Somebody's already got me beat with that. That would be rebuildable Ryan.
Oh, ouch.
I figured it'd just be Will or Sammy J, or Stevie J.
We don't speak a gizmo around here.
Touche.
Oh,
Yeah, I figured since, it won't be nice, but since Ryan didn't go live and I couldn't go live Saturday, at least do something this weekend. Do some sort of live.
yeah.
Oh, son.
I was wondering where the fuck everybody was at when I got up. I was like, damn, it's literally too early and people are freaking sleeping already. This isn't unheard of.
J Money, he's getting pulled over.
What I was going to say.
That
Oh,
don't
fuck,
happen
watching
no
the
more.
top.
That don't happen no more. Thank
Oh,
goodness.
shit. Speaking of sleep, I gotta go. I'm doing it.
Alright, let him.
Please. Who needs that?
Oh, Christ.
So what's new, people? Wake the fuck up. I mean, it's supposed to be a show here. What the hell? I gotta show you guys how to do a show?
This one was on the fly, alright? Speaking of fly, get it!
Those are the best shows. ones on the fly. Or they're supposed to be. Anyway.
Well, Truckin', do you have any products getting ready for review this week?
I do actually. I have a topside carbon that will be here either tomorrow or Wednesday. Actually, I have my Typhoon GT4 that I still got to do.
What about you, Nikki?
I'm doing the review on the content. As soon as it gets in, I'm actually going to do unboxing with that one. Just kind of first build on it and stuff like that. Not a review, but just kind of a look at it. Okay.
I'm thinking about starting to do reviews on other reviewers. Thinking about that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna just look on how their build quality is and check out their their versatility, if they're they're versatile or
Their quality is good enough.
Yep. See how the airflow is. See if their flavor's any good. That type of stuff.
Jay Money is asking, Truckin', did you get your Kelpie RTA?
I have not gotten it yet. No. Would be nice if I had it already, but I don't have it yet.
Now, Jennifer, I know you don't do reviews, but do you have any new products you had come in that you were looking at for a while, or is there any products you are looking at of getting?
Do I have I got anything new?
Yeah.
Well, I had to get a new Gear RTA and a new iJoy Diamond Mini because my other one, I had the Rainbow Gear RTA on my other iJoy Mini, and I got the thing stuck on the mod. I cannot get it off the mod. So I was like, well, I was mad. So I was like, well, I've been eyeballing another color Gear RTA, and I contemplated between the black one and the gunmetal one. So I said, well, I'll just get the gun. So I got the gunmetal one and a new iJoy Diamond Mini. But I also have the bigger iJoy Diamond. And I got tired of having to take the batteries out of the little, the little thing that comes with it to put my 18650s in it.
The adapter.
And power it and use it. So I've got it put up, but I'm thinking about going ahead and getting some 2700 batteries for it and putting my Creed on it, my Creed RTA on it, and get back into trying to do builds on it. Because I haven't used it in a while. I haven't done builds on it in a while. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. But and then I actually got the Cube Mini that I vape zero nicotine watermelon flavored e-juice in it. My 20-year-old, I've caught her grabbing it and vaping on it. But now the law here is 21. She'll be 21 in 5 months. So since we're at home in the home, none of y'all hear this out of my mouth now.
Well, actually, the laws sometimes don't go into effect until.
All I know is somebody's supposed to be wearing a sweater that they said they'd put on if I came in here. So let's get that going, please. Thank you.
Hold on. I'm trying to get his attention.
But since my daughter doesn't go anywhere with it anyway, and she stays in the house with it, you know what? It's got no nicotine in it. It's down where she can reach it. If she wants to grab it, take a vape or two, then so be it. I mean, what's it going to hurt? She's already got epilepsy that vaping supposedly already causes anyway, which is full of baloney. We all know that.
They've debunked it.
So I just figured since she does have epilepsy, you know what? Zero nicotine. It's not like she's going to vape on it all the time anyway.
Well, I mean, smoking on a cigarette could actually even cause more epilepsy, and having the stress and stuff of that too. So she's kind of grandfathered in anyway before the law was passed.
Yeah.
Even though they're not doing the grandfather laws, but most laws don't pass until the following here. Like
Well,
right
it's
now,
our,
we're in the 21 right now in Ohio. They're trying to get it to 21 and up.
well, it's already legal here. They passed San Antonio. The city of, that was passed here in San Antonio. They started it October 1st.
Kind of.
But it didn't technically become legal or take effect until January 1st of this year.
Okay, so it was last
So
year.
it's already already 21 and up. It's already, that just gave vape shops and everything and everybody that 90 days to put the signs up, yada yada yada, what all they got to do, and everything. So it took effect. It went into law. Well, it was already in law, but it took effect January 1st of this year. So, but still, you know, everybody, from what I've heard, what she does inside the home and not outside, we're fine. I'm fine. So I ain't got to worry about nothing. And like I said, it's not like I'm going to let her go outside with it anyway. So, and as long as I keep it at 0 nicotine, as far as vape shops need to know, it's for me. And I will vape 0 mg nicotine in any flavor. So it is what it is.
Take a drink.
There you go. Take a drink. In my case, I like to say, if you don't have a drink handy, take a vape.
Hell, take a vape and a drink.
Or if you find an ass near you by that you want to spank it too.
I'll tell you what I'm excited for is get that Voltro V2.
Can't reach the phone to smack one.
Boy.
No. Yeah.
Icy boy. Look, there's my husky. Can y'all see him?
Aww.
I pity you right now with the shedding. Oh my gosh. I had a husky growing up. Oh. Undercoat.
Yeah, that was. Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say the undercoat of them during the 2 seasons, man. Yeah, taking them out with the shot back and putting it on blow, get it all off.
And he doesn't like for me to run the hairdryer, so. But yeah, he just got through shedding. He was like I was saying in chat. I adopted him, and he was abused. He was caged, had to live in his own feces, and he was starved. He only weighed 44 pounds when we adopted him. And now he's about 110 pounds. He's a happy dog. So he's, as you see, he sleeps at the foot of the bed.
That's what they say about man too.
Right. I've had people ask me, why don't you crate train him? No, I'm not going to crate train him because he was caged.
Would you really crate train Matt like that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As I would say, truck in nice form, but a little rough on the landing, you might have to settle for the bronze.
I mean, I don't think they make a crate big enough for his big ass, but, you know.
I have one of those ones.
Yeah, one of my dogs was actually, like, always in a crate and stuff like that, you know. That in blood. It's not good for their hips at all. So, and he got the hip dysphagia. He had to always lay down in a crate. He couldn't stand. So I think it's kind of cruel to him a little bit. It's like an hour. Yeah, but he was in there like all day. So we rescued him from my sister, and because babysitting kind of took her business. Had too many kids for a dog to run around and knocking the kids over. And had him for 17. He was 17 when he died. Old dog. So yeah. If he was abused in a crate, don't put him back in the crate back.
Well, he's a really good dog. I mean, if he's got to go out, he'll tell us. He'll go to the door, he'll scratch the door, he'll bark at us. So he's trained. He knows when he's got to go.
In a hot state too, right? my husky, as soon as the snow would fall, would sit there and love it outside. He'd root around the snow, and he got snowballs all over him.
I'm just saying, I'm still waiting for that sweater.
I know. I'm trying to get him back in here.
Well, if you put the sweater on, then he'll get back in here.
But then we'll be hearing a repeated knocking.
Don't you know that's how men work? Like,
Yeah, the one winter where it iced up here in San Antonio, he was outside running around in the backyard playing. He was having a grand old time out in it.
For natural, habitat. They just love the cold. It doesn't affect them.
No.
well, since Nikki's in here, I'd like to know Nikki's opinion on the whole the YouTube thing, cracking down on like TKATs a strike for that one mod, and Heavy Metal Vapor got a strike and everything. What's your opinion on that?
Well, YouTube is cracking down because of the simple fact that they're owned by a different company and advertising stuff. They're demonetizing everybody because of the simple fact that not a lot of people want to be associated with tobacco products. And I don't agree with what it is, but as a business standpoint, I understand where they're coming from. If your clientele doesn't want to be advertised with it, you're not going to get the ad revenue that you're needing, and they're really cracking down.
Well, I'm speaking from like, okay,
I don't like it.
The word detonator, and you put it on a title because that's what it's called, and then you get flagged because you put that word on there because it's the name of whatever it was that you're.
Well, it's just like how YouTube sit there and crack down a lot of people's channels for the jewel. When certain trigger words of detonator, jewel, things like that, it's a highly, you don't want to sit there because bomb. Well, in order to set that off, they set up a thing of putting a strike saying you can't do that. But you can actually sit there and state, hey, this is what the device is called, or reword it in another way of contacting the company and say, hey, this is the wrong type of way to sit there and state, we cannot put this on our channel as we could put your company, say new mod. You can always reword it, and then that way it actually bypasses the word.
Right.
I mean, there's ways around everything, but you have to word your things like that in your bomb. Well, I mean, there's so many words that are trigger words of YouTube.
Exactly.
And we got to find out what those are so that we're not getting flagged. Now you could always sit there and put in your title, like, okay, I'm just going to sit there and say, okay, profile Unity. Okay, what if Unity was the word, that you can't use anymore?
Yeah.
But tofu new device, that's, you can actually title something else. But then again, you're going to take a lot of, when people search something, it's going to limit it. But yeah, you have to find a way around it. Rewording things.
Figuring it out. Kimmy brought up a good point. It's a video that has something tied in it, and it's still monetized. But in other video she did, like it's not monetized. It was taken away. But yet it had nothing in it, like as far as vaping.
Depends on the advertisements for the month or the week or however they're doing it. It actually trigger demonetization. Because of the simple fact, if that company doesn't want to be associated with vaping or tobacco, they can say, I don't want to be put on there. It'll demonetize you because you cannot advertise with that for that week. So it could actually reactivate it.
Right, so it could have been a particular advertising.
Yes, it's advertising because if you go back and forth, it'll be yellow, it'll be green, or it'll be red. It'll sit there and state the reasons sometimes why, but it's also your tags. The way things are tagged. I don't do tags anymore.
Yeah.
I try not to do tags anymore just because of the simple fact that it's triggering, even though it brings more people to the channel. It also can hurt your channel too because the word vaping, don't ever have the word jewel in the tag. I
just use 4K video, rip trippers, Kitty. Those are my tags.
I mean, a lot of the times people don't even put like okay, you know how you get like what kind of camera you use and things like that. You can actually put that in your tag too, to where other people, even non-vapors, could actually see the quality of like what You could actually even put Zoom, in the tags and stuff to where people.
Right.
Okay, I'm tired of answering this question. What software are you using?
What if you put the word people as a tag? I don't know what happened with that. That might work.
You monetize
the word people.
Oh, there goes my internet. Yeah. I have to call my internet company tomorrow. It's been like joy. I don't know if it's a Zoom thing. Anybody else getting that? Where it like connects and then it buffers for a second, then it just reconnects.
I haven't had that issue myself.
I think it's just might be my internet. Just damn people in my house on it.
I do have something exciting coming on the way though that I forgot to mention.
What do you got?
I have a brand new Sony A6400 camera coming.
That is
stepping my game.
Stepping up the game.
Yep.
There you go, Truckin'.
Now I'm gonna have high def trailer video.
Now I know Trackin was mentioning Saturday night.
Oh, I see my sweater.
I know Trackin was mentioning Saturday night when he went
there it is.
Whoa.
Hey Jennifer, when are you gonna go put your sweater on for me too?
I don't have any sweaters.
Well, you need to get one.
Are you going to send me the $30 or $40 for me to find one in my fat ass size? Really?
Wow.
Jennifer, know that I do sewing and embroidery and stuff like that and design. I could sit there and make you one.
See,
easy design.
Now,
that's just a cut like this, and it just ties it sews up in the back. That's easy.
It's completely back.
Now, when I was in high school, I used to have a denim shirt where only the shoulders were cut out, and I wore it to school one day. I was in high school, and the principal wanted to send me home to change my damn shirt. I'm like, really? I said, the only thing I can do is put my coat back on. I said, you better call my mama. I said, my mama ain't gonna like it when you call her to tell her to come get me from school. And I mean, I had a car. I could have just easily, went home and done it myself. But, high school back then, they had to call mom or dad.
Oh, know what they used to make us do if we like wore something with like profanity on it and stuff? We'd have to duct tape it.
Inside out.
Duct tape. Yep, duct tape over the word or the image that was wrong. And know what was funny about it? It was all the high school seniors, the senior shirt that they made. It had like condoms and stuff in the smoke, when it says we're out of here. It had a puff of smoke, a whole bunch of condoms you were blown up into the smoke. They were drawn in, and it passed, I guess, the editing part. Nobody noticed it, and everybody wore it, and were saying something. It got back to the principal, and the principal made everybody cover up that area.
Well, now all we need to do now is we need to get Matt in one of those sweaters now too. Or we just gotta get him into Victoria.
Yeah, that probably would choke you with it.
No, right now he can sit there and cut the sleeves at an angle, like a T angle, on the shirt, and sit there and just make it cut all the way back. Yep.
Exactly. There you go. That'll work. You can tie a couple shirts together and call it a sweater. That'll work too.
You need more than a couple for Matt.
Sleeve off, sit there, put it on, to the neck part.
Could you imagine him sitting there with a sweater like that on and a big ass turkey leg in his mouth?
Did you guys
Yes, I could actually.
what the sweater is actually called?
It would be called a Virgin Killer sweater.
See,
Virgin Killers wearing dude, Virgin Sweater Killer wearing dude tearing up a turkey leg. That would be a good headline. Newspaper. That poor turkey never had a chance. And then you just hear that Godzilla roar after he tears up that turkey leg.
But back to what Tracken was asking Nikki B, was that Tracken mentioned Saturday night that Matt, Suck My Mod, is having to, I think I understood Tracken to say that he was having to change his name, his channel name.
Yeah, Suck My Mod, he's gonna change it to SMM. It's gonna be the same thing, it's abbreviated.
Yeah. Now,
That's not too bad.
He actually had to do it because of the...
Yeah.
You gotta realize, when you get a whole bunch of companies like, if a lot of people don't realize that YouTube, there was a company called Maker Studios. Maker Studios had like Shay Carl, a whole bunch of other YouTubers that made an industry. Well, Disney bought them out for $500 million. And they own a big portion of YouTube. And when you have Disney involved in YouTube, guess what? You're going to get, it needs to be, child. It's a teaching platform and stuff. Yes, we're educators and stuff, but yet we're teaching how to make. And it's,
yeah, but at what point in time does it become like the creator's responsibility to stand up and say enough is enough? If everybody stopped creating anything on YouTube, YouTube wouldn't even exist.
Well, think about what happened back in the day when we used to sit there and see smoking, like cigarette commercials and alcohol, cigarette commercials all the time on the TV. And they got tired of it. And because of the simple fact that they said that it was triggering kids to want to smoke. Well, they took it off TV. Well, that's the industry we're in right now, is that we're going to actually have that type of, we don't want to advertise tobacco. They don't want it advertised.
They don't want to advertise tobacco, but they want to advertise like sex on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Drinking alcohol and all that.
Sex sells. If you look at all the movies anymore, we used to be able to smoke in theaters and stuff like that. If you ever notice that every time somebody would light up, people would light up in the theater too. Because it triggered a sensation of, oh, I need to get a cigarette. So that's the thing, is that I don't want to say it is what it is, but that is the industry that it's coming for, is that we either have to find another platform that is more vape friendly. And I'm not sitting there saying vape tube or anything like that. I'm sitting there saying, there's so many, okay, you can't really go to Twitch and vape because Twitch is owned by Amazon. Amazon has taken all of tobacco products off of being sold. Like any vape stuff can't be sold on Amazon. Right. So you look at all these industries that are bought by a whole bunch, like Facebook, Twitter and not Twitter, Instagram and Facebook are linked.
Instagram, yeah.
So if you think about it, if Facebook and Instagram sit there and say, okay, no vaping or no tobacco products being advertised, it's going to hit all platforms. And it's sad to sit there and say it, but it's coming down to that, because we are advertisers of tobacco. And just like, what is it, Jersey? Not Jersey. Some other state also got hit with the... It was separated. I
have a big problem with YouTube sitting there scrutinizing tobacco and stuff like that when they have things like naked fucking yoga playing on YouTube and you can see it all.
Also, they advertise Tantex.
That's ridiculous. And there you go. That too.
It's an alternative. Well, now a couple of states have gone to where it's not considered tobacco anymore. It's an alternative. Not FDA approved alternatives, but it is an alternative, which basically in those states you should be allowed to advertise tobacco, the vape, because it's an alternative.
I wouldn't mind seeing TKAT and Monster Man, model Virgin Killer sweaters on you. That'd be nice.
To get away from the Virgin Killer sweaters for a second, I like where Nikki's going with this. But we would have to fully reclassify all mods, all devices as alternatives. But the FDA won't do that.
That's when they can tax you, though. That's when they hit you with that 30% tax on every single pill that's sold in vape shops and stuff like that. That's where that's where we don't want the separation. We need to have the same tax laws as tobacco where they can't hit it.
Damn it.
Yeah, but that's like asking if you can have your cake and eat it too.
Well,
You want to disassociate vaping with tobacco, but at the same time you want to stay with the taxes that they have.
Well, let's reword it to where they can't tax nicotine. Instead of saying it as a tobacco, they can't tax nicotine.
Right.
And that way, it's another way around it, is taxing non-taxing nicotine products instead of sitting there saying, okay, well, it's a vape product, it's an alternative. You can sit there and state, let's have it this way. You can tax tobacco if you want, if it's not nicotine free. So, I don't know. I mean, you have to word it in a way to where you can tax, you can't tax. But now they got this new liquid out that has caffeine in it. That is I've seen it. It's I think it's UK. It had like 200 milligrams of caffeine. So it kind of was like 3% caffeine. You know.
Or they talk about putting the liquid with Viagra in it or something too?
Probably, but God, can you imagine all the men that going around walking around with woodies and everything on that?
We already do that. What are you talking about?
I mean, you got TK over here in the shirt, you know, and they're like, don't anybody stand up today.
How do you think I'm steering my car right now?
It's not that big trucking.
No, he's just got the foot. He's just got the foot all the way up to the steering that way.
I mean, I'm using it to steer and hit the gas pedal at the same time.
That is not a stick shift.
Wrong definition of a stick shift, yes.
Well, like an automatic.
Even then, it comes up short.
You know you want to play with my stick, fucker.
I gotta find it first.
Spin your salad round, baby, round.
Microscope. I got one.
Yeah, it needs something a little more powerful.
Well, it goes up to about 5,000. You know, it'll pick up hair follicles, everything. So, you know, unless he tweezed it earlier, I don't know.
Knowing him, he tweezed it and pulled the wrong hair.
It's too early for me to be serious.
It's never too early.
Oh, yes it is. I'm not even awake yet.
Well, then why are you driving?
Because I have to.
Have you seen what YouTube is doing to a lot of when you're on mobile and you're going live through mobile? It'll actually tell exactly where you're located at.
Yeah, no.
Well, mine, it gives me the option to. I actually,
the other day, you let it sit there and tell you where you were.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's because I hit the fucking button on accident, and then after I did it, well, it was too late.
I was like, oh.
That's the one thing that I like about Streamlabs, actually. They have a app on here by Streamlabs where you can log in. You can go on Twitch or you can go on YouTube. And you can do it right from your phone and not have to. Whatever you're doing on your phone, though, will show. So if you get a text message,
it'll show.
It'll show.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But if you have it like the camera on you, it's perfectly fine.
But see, you can also go live from Zoom directly if you have the Pro. So where you don't even have to use like OBS or Streamlabs or anything like that. So where you can just go into the.
I used to do that until an update.
From the phone.
But we all, as Zoom users, need to sit there and call Zoom and tell them to get that Zoom logo off the damn bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I pay for the shit. Even XSplit, when you pay for it, like if you use XSplit, if you pay for it, they take off the watermark. Why do we have to advertise when we pay for it?
Yeah, why ain't they paying us to do that? Shit.
Yeah, you know, we're
discount
advertising your shit.
Yeah. Oh man.
I was beta testing another software. It was called Eyes On, and it sucks big time. it does the multiple people in a room, and it actually is really kind of cool because it had the little gifs and stuff. When you're laughing and stuff, it'll bring up gifs. And I loved it, all the little things in it, but as soon as another person came in, it lagged from the person's internet. I was like, it was based on everybody's internet that was in the room. So if you have somebody that's on mobile and their internet shit, it streams like shit. I was like, nope, I'll stick with Zoom right now until there's something else.
Someone's building.
Drummond.
Sorry, that's me.
I know it's you. Because you're the only one I know that aggressively strums their freaking coils when they're building.
Well, when you have triple core staggers that you're putting into the Titan...
I'm just saying it's highly aggressive.
I'm thinking of starting a whole writing on my website for other vapors too that want to do blogs.
Which I also found out yesterday that Mitch Green, Vapahawks Anonymous, is now giving me a discount code to use for his coils, which is awesome. Yep, there you go, Nikki. Which, by the way, there are the coils. I don't know if the camera's going to focus in very well on those.
Got some awesome coils.
But I feel honored because I have the only sets of stapled staggered fused.
Shut your mouth!
Oh, God.
Ain't you gotta go take a shit trucking?
I already am.
See, now I think Monster Man's got a little something to trigger trucking with.
Yeah, coils.
Those coils ain't gonna last forever.
I've been building for 7 months, and I've finally have strayed from using round wire. I've started using super flat.
What you mean
coils.
to say, Jennifer, the correct political term was you've been doing coil placement for quite a while. When you build, you're saying that you actually make coils themselves.
Okay. So let me rephrase. I've been using pre-made round wire coils.
Pre-made round wire coils?
Pre-made, yeah.
Oh, you can do those on your own. Save your money.
Well, I found where I could spend $8.25 for 200, and I figured as a new builder I would just go ahead and go that route because I didn't want to constantly be learning on like using coils like fused Claptons and then spend $3, $4, $5, $6 and up for a set of coils. And turn around 2 days later, I'm taking them out.
Well, see,
that's a waste of
the stagger fuse Claptons and stuff like that. They last months. You don't have to take them out.
I know that's why I went the route that I went. Spending
Watch
the
out the coils that you do buy from in that big of a quantity. If you don't know the reputable builder or the company that's selling them, they can either be fake metal. Mm-hmm. Or you can also get very dirty metal. If you ever get a metallic taste in your mouth, kind of like pennies, things like that, they can also rust. Look out for rust and stuff like that too, because impurities in the wire.
Right. Well, I didn't have it for the way I was getting them. I just figured, I had no issues, none of that you were mentioning or anything. So I got lucky. But I just figured as starting out, I would $8.25 for 200 and doing dual coil builds and whatnot. You're looking at 8 cents for a set. So I was like, you know what? It'd be worth it. 8 cents every 2, 3, 4 days.
I paid like $7 for this, and it was full when I bought it.
All right.
Oh god, it just almost slinkied. Shit. That would have been a
So, $10 for a package of 10 Canthol strips will last me almost a year.
Well, but anyway, about 2 months ago, I finally stepped up in the world, and I got me some pre-made super flats that I've been using in my gear, and then I bought some Kendo gold cotton and got some framed staples with it, and I put one in my gear, and so yeah, I've just started, moving up using those kind of coils now that I think I feel comfortable, using them. So I just, the only reason I went with the round wire was for learning, and
Right.
and everything. So, like I
we
said,
all started somewhere, and that's where
right.
I don't know how many leads I snapped in the very beginning of my vaping. I'd sit there and tighten them down so far, like on a dot mod. If you don't know a dot mod, if you sit there and put it in the thing and then you squeeze it down too tight, it snapped the whole lead in half.
All right.
I hated building in tanks starting out. Still technically hate building in tanks, but leakage. That's been the bane of my existence.
Getting the wicking right is the key for everything. Like wick differently. Whether you need to shove cotton in there, like to where you plug it up, or you sit there and thin out the cotton that it's just lightly there. You just got to find the right sweet spot for each device.
Each device has its own individual flow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good morning, Kimmy.
Good thing you're not using the UKG.
I'm really tardy.
Oh no, you're fine, Kim.
I was taking photos. Yeah, I was taking photos and shooting video and didn't see my messages, so I was like, oh no.
We still love you.
You know what I like the most about my gecko?
I'm really tired.
Permanent smile. Like, adorable permanent smile.
So we were trying to get you on and to don on the Virgin Killer sweater that you own earlier.
Oh no, that thing is gone. It doesn't fit me. I'm too fat. I was like 100 pounds when I wore that thing.
I want proof that you can't fit into it.
Yeah, you're not getting it, because my lady bits won't fit into it. It looked like a Band-Aid on me now.
Truckin' won't complain.
Of course he wouldn't.
She can just have a Band-Aid on and that's it.
First cross the Band-Aids.
After all, Kimmy Vapes, I am a Patreon now, so there you go.
That does not get you shit. That does not get you shit. Just ask my other Patreon.
I can tell. I know, but I'm here to change that. Kimmy Vapes, I'm going to change that.
No. You ain't changing shit.
We will see. We will see.
I mean, I'm sending you a mod and e-liquid. What more do you fucking want?
You really want me to answer that question? Really?
No, never mind. Never mind.
It might not be a PG thing to do.
Never mind.
We don't need Monster Man banned from YouTube. Thank you.
He's already banned from Japan, so what the fuck?
Why the hell? Okay, he eats too much. That's right.
No, it's because Cousin Godzilla keeps tearing shit up.
I would have gone with eating too much.
Okay, well, I just wanted to pop on and say hi because you invited me on, and I felt like it'd be rude once I saw your message. I'll try
now that
to
you're here and you
remember
leave,
to come on
too,
sooner.
Kimmy.
Oh, I have to get the.
Don't trigger me, woman.
I have been up all night recording and editing and.
Okay, I gotta step up for Kimmy. This is my show, so if she has to leave, she has every right to leave.
Damn it!
Because she is always.
I did want to come in and give. I did want to come in and at least give my love and attention to Matt for a few minutes before I go to bed. Not to Josh, though. I didn't even know Josh was here.
You see,
yeah, I know she completely ignored my message earlier, so there you go, Matt. You're welcome.
I wasn't even, because I was in the middle. I had my camera going click, 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 taking pictures of shit for my YouTube.
but see, Kimmy, at first, Truckin wasn't going to come in unless you came on. It's almost like he needed you to hold his hand to come on.
I'm also
He
wearing.
always needs me to hold his hand.
Let's be clear, it would have been holding something else, not my hand, number one. And number two, never mind.
I don't think she has tweezers within arm's reach.
Or is it because Kimmy had your helmet and floaties?
But see, as y'all noticed, Truckin is the only one who went there. I only said that he
course.
in my opinion, it seemed like he needed Kimmy to hold his hand.
Do you not know me, Jennifer? Like, seriously?
Well, then next time that Monster Man goes live and you're in chat and you say you won't come on unless Kimmy comes on, then we'll just have to say, well,
I just wanted everybody to trigger Kimmy and message the fuck out of her phone. That's what I was shooting for.
Yeah, you successfully did that because I got done doing what I was going to do, and I was about to shut down my computer, and I picked up my phone, and I was like, oh, I have quite a few messages for this late at night. Let me make sure everything's okay. And then I heard my phone, and I'm like, what the hell? Josh is just now texting me back? I texted him yesterday. Fuck him. I'm going to bed.
I was being a smart
And then I
ass.
opened my messages, and it's like, oh. And then I was like, oh, Matt wants me to go on his show? Oh, no, I'm way late. Well, I'm going to go say hi to Matt. Didn't think about Josh at all.
Well, thank you for coming on, Kimmy.
We'll laugh later about that, Kimmy. It's all good.
Not gonna lie, I am really cold.
And these triple core staggers in the Titan is actually pretty damn good. Which, by the way, Vaporbox Anonymous, Mitch, these coils are fucking awesome. Can't wait to get my Voltro V2 in, the 41mm. Gonna review that, and then put that up against this in a live stream head to head.
I had to turn down my temperature. It's 75. That's not good for my dogs.
Yet you're cold.
Nah.
I see no problems with what you're wearing.
But yet,
You know what?
well, I can't say much because when the last time I was up there for Christmas, it was -10. I was still in a hoodie and shorts.
I'm sorry, I don't want to like overheat my dogs to the point where they're literally suffocating because they are crate trained only because of the fact they're hyperbreeze and they won't stop going into garbage.
This is my build and my gear RTA. Now, granted, I only re-wicked like 24 hours ago, so yeah, you have to give it time. Yeah, that's my build.
He's vaping on sweet juice.
Or something with really rich, like darker, like caramel or something.
Sorry.
I'm actually vaping on strawberry banana.
Sweet. The sugars will caramelize.
Yeah, that's why I was asking sweets.
Oh shoot, mine look worse than that after a day of coffee vaping, you know.
Now,
Yeah.
actually, my PG is 20 and VG is 80.
High PG?
Low PG, 20.
Okay, you
Okay.
got your words mixed up there. You made it sound like it was 80 PG.
20 PG, 80 VG.
There
Okay.
you go. Because you said 80 PG there.
I do know a guy out there that still vapes the opposite. He vapes 80 PG because he likes the mouth to lungers, and it's just a lot better per hit. Instead of doing a higher nick, he does a higher PG. That way he still gets to throw a hit with less nick.
Nice. Have you tried?
All right,
Jen?
you guys, I'm going to bed. I'm over here, like, wanting to fall asleep in my chair. So I'll see you all later. Have
night,
a wonderful
Kimmy.
night.
You too, Kimmy.
Have a good one, Kimmy.
Sleep well. So, Jen, if I can call you Jen for short,
Oh, that's fine.
have you tried any mesh RDAs or RTAs?
Not yet. Actually, Fighting Out with the Batman sent me the Wolverine RDA because I was kind of hesitant at getting into building. So he sent me that, and I call it, you know how you've heard the saying pushing somebody into the deep end of the pool who don't know how to swim?
Yeah.
I call it, he pushed me into the deep end of the pool. Even though I already know how to swim, it was kind of up to me to sink or tread water. And
Okay.
I like to think I've been doing all right with treading water, meaning I think I've been doing all right with doing builds. And the first time I did a mesh build on that, I tore the mesh all up to, I tore it up. I mean, you would think you tore up the mesh. Yeah, I tore it up, and I haven't touched mesh since, and that was back in November.
Okay.
Now, I mean, I do want to get into doing mesh builds, and I've been kind of looking at the profile Unity, if it's okay to say that. I don't want to have a strike on Monster Man's video on this, but or rather on this live stream by saying that. But I've been kind of looking at getting that one, but at the same time, I keep thinking, I tore up that mesh, trying to build it, wick it. So I've been kind of contemplating it. So
Personally, I wouldn't jump right to the Unity. Just going with the profile to start to get used to bending it over and wicking it fully. Yeah, it's a dripper RDA, but it's a start.
well, I have the Wolverine, so
I'm not familiar with the Wolverine.
Well, with the Wolverine, you can do a single coil build, a dual coil build, and a mesh build. And like I said, I've been contemplating it, but I don't know. Like I said, I tore it the first time I did it. The only mesh I had with it, I tore it up. So I may just hold off at getting that profile and just get mesh for my Wolverine, pull it back out, and learn how to build on it with mesh. I'm kind of scared too because I tore the one I had up the first time. So,
well, I could see why if you had mesh that you actually cut, right? You had the mesh that you kind of cut, right?
No, this was already said. I mean, it was already done. All I had to do was carve it like I'm supposed to, and then just put it in, build it in like you would on profile, right. And everything. But like I said, when I put it, got it in, installed, and everything, and went to wick it, I don't know what I did, but I tore it all up. I mean, I tore it up.
Okay, looking at the build deck of the Wolverine, I don't like it for mesh at all. Just looking at it.
Because with profile and things like the Kylan M or like the Zoom and things that are come out now that have clamp style, it would actually make sure that the whole surface is connected to making sure it's heated correctly and stuff. That looks like just like two posts stepping on the side.
That looks like a potential for a 3-post build. Give me 30 seconds to break down one of my standard profiles here.
That's why if I decide that I want to go with a tank, I want to be sure I get something that I can learn how to do it. You know,
well, there's also a lot of people out there that will take the time and teach you. And like, you know, like, okay, like me, I teach all the time. And I actually put the camera down and show you how I do it. But also I would require you to sit there and show, like, you know, angle your camera down right there.
Right.
That's the thing, is that having that group support out there that'll teach you, help you, you know, and let you know that, you know, hey, this is not enough cotton. This is, but also I also recommend mesh for new builders, because it's the wicking part. If you don't got it down right with your regular coils, it's going to be a lot tougher, because you have spots on a mesh that's even not having cotton touching, you're going to get a dry hit, and a dry hit on mesh is the worst that you could ever have.
Right.
It's like, put it this way, vaping max PG and getting, you know how your throat gets irritated? It's worse than that afterwards. You might sit there and be like, oh, it's hot. You know, it's like burn city. It's like the worst sore throat you'll ever have.
Direct to lung on a mouth to lung device?
Yeah.
I've not done that.
Well, wicking is kind of important anyway, whether it's mesh or coils. It's kind of important anyway. I mean, you got to get it right.
I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but
yeah, I can see it.
That, where am I? This white piece right here actually is able to move, and is what holds the cotton to the mesh.
It presses it up.
Yes, and it depresses a pretty good distance.
See, that was why I was looking at it, because with my gear RTA, I had watched Mike Bates' video on it and how he built and wicked it and everything, and I watched it over and over and over again just to try to get an idea of how to build on it. And then when I got my rainbow colors gear, I was like, you know what, Mike Bates made this look so easy. So I took one of my coils and I did it the way, or as best as I could, the way he showed in his tutorial of it, and his review of it, and everything. And I was like, you know what, this is, I mean, it became easy for me. The more I watched the videos and I got it, and started building on it myself, it was like almost easy for me. So
the beautiful thing about our dysfunctional family is if you reach out to one of us with a build question, if we can't answer it directly, we'll reach out to others that can and put you in direct contact with them.
Right.
You can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, anything, Vaping with Nikki Baby. And I'll come into a Zoom room with you personally and sit down.
Okay.
I mean, anytime. And you know what? And trust me, I've actually been taught people with like even special needs, handicaps and stuff, where it took like an hour just to teach a wicking, the wicking part, because she wasn't getting it, and I'm like, okay, no, we need to do this, because she actually had she had a negative and negative and positive and positive, and I was like, no, you're gonna hurt yourself.
So I don't do this how it's recommended. I do it a little differently.
I think everybody does it a little bit differently. See, I use the tools that are given, because I'll just show you.
Case in point, Jennifer, the bulk RTA. 9 times out of 10, I wicked it wrong. Got dry hits, or I couldn't vape it the way I liked because not enough juice was getting to the coil. I hit up Goat because I knew he figured it out, and he taught me how to wick the bulk, and now I'm enjoying it a lot better. Or
This
a lot
little
more.
toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you use the fatter end. A lot of people think they use the skinnier end. You use actually the fatter end.
You use this. This holds down the pin. When you wick, this one holds it down.
Okay.
That's why I backed off on building on the Creed RTA because it's a shared coast. And I kind of had I can build on it. Well, I won't say I can't. I mean, I can, but I backed off on it a little bit because I wasn't for sure that once I got them in and the grub screws tightened down, then trying to set my coils over the airflow and everything, I just felt that I wasn't doing something right. So I backed off. I haven't built on the Creed in a while.
So
I put it up, and now that I've got a bigger mod that I'm gonna get the 2700 batteries for, I think I'm gonna pull it back out and start trying to build on it again and see if I can't, work on it a little bit, learn it a little bit.
with this, the airflow holes match up with a little notch on the inside that also match up with the deck. So when you go to put it on, it'll actually sink in and be perfect airflow positioning over that coil.
It even clicks.
Yeah. This is really light on the cotton. It's just extra bits I had in here from when I was at Vaping Goats. A little bit extra there. Tweezers, where'd you go?
They ran away.
Yeah, I had it a second ago when I did the up here, and I come back down, and no tweezers. We'll just use the ceramics briefly. We'll go Betty. One thing I like to do is use the notch and slowly stick it in the bottom of the well on both sides. That way it's saturating from both ends.
See, he didn't.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Just talking details here. What were you about to say, dear?
See, when he first showed me the profile, I don't even know you showed me how to actually set it up. I just knew.
You had done enough with other coils that you winged it and got it perfect.
Yeah, but I could have just spun it into an entire circle. Mind you, I did read the instructions, so.
Yes. You did the anti-male thing.
I have a trick when it comes to the full wicking on how much cotton to use. I take a.
I was take a quarter off of the Watofo.
But I pinch it and I actually use the ½ inch on my finger. And that's how much I know I need. And then I spin it as I was doing like that.
Yeah, I clip roll my cotton in my hand just because when I put my hand under a magnifying glass, when you sit there and see all the dry skin cells, and just I quit doing it.
Start to finish, that was what, 8 minutes, 10 minutes at most.
Not even that. Probably like 5 or 6.
And you'll be able to look back through when you go to edit.
But always look at like 100. I mean, even if you have to look at 50 videos of anybody's, you know, if somebody doesn't have a build tutorial out there, ask them to do one for you. And that way you have it in a personal stash. That way you can always go back and look at it. You know, because I guarantee you half of us have a camera and, you know, hello. Or, you know, we'll sit there and, you know, here you go. This is for your personal, you know, take photos of each step, you know.
The other thing with mesh, be careful how high you have your wattage.
That's why I have mine, because it's an 85 watt. You want
37.
You don't want to vape mesh at high watts. It's not meant for it.
That's why I have mine.
God, that's good.
That's why I bought this mod, actually.
So you know, right now this one's ohming out at a 0.14 at 37 watts. And if I'm using this on a semi-regular basis, it'll last me most of a month, if not longer than a month, on this one coil.
2 months.
Oh, I've gone from the I think I had the second coil that they sent with it. But I also have even tried like the strip mesh and stuff like that where you have to actually trim it down. That one you can actually tear your mesh up when you're pulling the cotton out if you're not easy, because you have to trim, you know, like if you've used the anti-vape mesh where it's a strip and you have to trim it down. That one, it's a little trickier. So I always recommend the off or the Wotofo coils. I don't like the Wotofo as much as I do the off.
I'm actually liking the off.
I like the off.
I'll try the off when I'm up in Canada next.
Don't you have off?
Whatever, the next mesh.
And it's off.
Okay, never mind.
It's a furf.
It's rough. Offer.
Go like that.
Yeah, you cover the R, it's off, right.
You scratch stuff.
By the way, the cotton.
Prime. Don't use any of the other cotton bacons. Prime is the way.
Prime's the
If
way to
you
go.
If you can get cotton bacon prime bits.
Yeah.
What do I have?
Bits are perfect size for these. You don't waste a whole hell of a lot.
I'll stick with my cotton threads, thank you.
Yeah, actually, but you use so many of them to wick a profile and stuff like that.
I've only used 4 of them.
Yeah.
You all right there, Jen?
Yeah, you only get like 2 uses of it.
Oh well, I got a whole big box of it, so.
Wow. You can afford a big box of it, you know.
Actually, if you go to wholesalevapors.com, you can get a box of it for $38.06.
I bought this locally because I wanted to get some more for my vape bag. Guess what happened?
What?
My local vape shop was selling this bag for $10.
Right, and that's why I'm telling you, if you go to that site, you end up only paying $3.80 a bag.
Yeah, so that's more manageable. But I was pissed at the price of this at a local shop. I'm like, you are robbing people when the company itself offers it online for like $6.
Yeah.
The site that Tricon's telling you about, it's $30 for the box that he bought. Plus, I think it's like $8 and some change for shipping, I believe.
Yeah.
But $30 for 10 bags of the cotton threads, that's a good deal in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a
Because
great
what happened was I was using my profile RDA, and then I had to rewick it. And I'm like, well, shit, I ain't got no more with tofu cottons. Like, what the hell? And I saw my cotton thread, so I just decided to try it. First, I tried like 2, saw that wasn't enough. Then I saw 3, that was enough, and then I went did 4. And if you use 4 of them, it's exactly perfect. There's nothing.
I was just waiting on my wood tofu cotton to come in and everything because I use this and all my mesh. And if I have to sit there and pull off the little, what's it called, Google binder and
Aglet.
the aglet, you know, I was called.
I was watching somebody's review on a mesh and a mesh build or a build using mesh, and instead of using the Wotofu cotton, they used 3 of the cotton threads. And the way they did it was they used 2 on bottom and then 1 on top, and they wicked it, and they I want to say it was 1 on top and 2 on bottom.
No, it's 2 on top, 1 on the bottom. I think they did the Mickey Mouse style.
Okay, maybe it was 2 on top, 1 on bottom, and they did their cut from the bottom, or they trimmed a little bit off the bottom, because the way you have to cut your cotton for the mesh and everything to make it for it to fit down into the where it's supposed to go. It's called something I forgot right off that. But to fit down.
When you trim it like this, they want you to trim it like in a TP style.
Yeah.
I actually do it reverse. So those 2 little trims would have been the top layer, and I would have cut the bottom really short, and then had the top layer actually on top of that. That way, saturation could have went to the top first.
And I think that's the way they did it. And then when they tucked them down into the little holes for them to go in, that's how they did it.
It looks simple, but once you get it in your hands, the only thing you can sit there and say is get yourself a device and learn how to build on it. But the only way to experience it is to have it in your hands.
Right.
And with women in the industry, okay, we get hit hard. My first experience in a vape shop was horrible. They sit there and said RDAs were for guys. And I was like, what? Like, okay, wait a minute. I want to learn how to build on these little, you know, they're shiny and pretty, you know. And I'm like, I want to learn how to build on this. That way I can save money, you know. And they're like, no, that's usually what guys do.
Texas.
I was like, I didn't buy from them. I went to another vape shop, and they actually sit there and sold me some devices. And I was like, you know what? Thank you for not being a sexist pig.
Have any of you guys that have the profile stuff thought of the Vandy-Vape M RTA yet?
Looking into it.
Vandy-Vape M?
Yeah, the Vandy-Vape mesh. It's basically took the profile Unity deck. They made it. Oh, there you go. That'd be the one. Yep.
Yep, I got it.
But all right, guys.
Between the 2.
It is nice. I like it because of some fact there's no leaking at all.
Dear Lord, is that time?
And I actually like the aspect that you can actually build on the device and actually screw the top on. And the spring-loaded the clamps.
Yeah.
Another plus. You don't have to worry about, how to pull out the clamps and stuff. It's nice. I'm also getting the Doom one this week, too. It's in transit.
Good morning, Kelly.
She's out, I thought.
No, Kelly.
She came.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Oh.
She's in chat.
Yeah, she came in just about to end it.
Yeah. Love you, Kelly.
But unfortunately, folks, I'm going to have to end the stream here. It's been going on for 2.5 hours. I think that's long enough. Some good conversations went on. We helped Jennifer out, which was awesome. Thanks to Salad.
Yes, thank you.
TKAT.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
We're always here willing to help. So, in my opinion, the only dumb questions are the ones that aren't asked. So,
how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood.
Actually, if he could chuck wood, he'd chuck all the wood he could.
But thank you, everybody who tuned in, who came on the panel to shoot the shit for a while. Thank you so much.
Last bit of words. Keep track of your mods and juices, especially if you've got kids around. We don't need anyone getting sick or running to the emergency room.
Exactly. TKAT, what about you? You got any final words?
Oh, eventually I'm going to be showing off my zoo to everybody.
Nikki B, how about you?
Thank you for the invite, and
No problem.
awesome night. So,
What about you, Jennifer?
Everybody have a wonderful morning, work week. Let's be safe, everybody, and bake. Keep no stinky, no cancer sticks. Bake.
Chuck, what about you? Final words?
It is what it is. Take a drink. Thanks for having me on.
Yep.
Thank you for thank you for having me on as well.
No problem. Everybody here is welcome. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Like I always say, until next time, Monster Man Vapes, TKAT Salad, Nikki B, Jennifer Ann, and Truckin' Vapes, signing off.